What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Overworked and Underfucked. What's going on there, Mr. Rocko?
We've had a big week.
We have had a fucking huge week. So my dumbass said to Rocko, let's go for a run a couple of mornings this week. And we have.
That's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 3:30.
3:30.
3:30, yeah. Can't lie to the people, you know.
No.
I don't know what prompted that. Do you know? I don't know how it's, I don't remember what started.
I don't know. You just fucking asked me last Sunday.
I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, because I think... Because when I'm like doing overtime at work, like if I do the 2 a.m. to 2 p.m, like that's cool. I'll just go to the gym afterwards. But like doing 6 till 6 can't, like it's just, by the time you get to the gym, it's 6:30. By the time you start, it's, you know, 6:45, nearly 7. Like train for an hour, it's 8, getting home at 8:30.
I kind of feel better getting up earlier than staying up later.
Dude, I was just like, I was saying to a couple of mates this week, I'm like, 10 years ago, I was doing CrossFit. I was fit as fuck, do it 5 days a week, like runs and shit, whatever. Would do the afternoon classes 5 days a week. They'd have like a 8 a.m. on a Saturday or something, 9 a.m. on a Saturday. Wouldn't do it. I did it twice. Refused to train in the morning. I hated being up, like, to have to do it. Like, I fucking hated it. But now I can't. Like,
switched.
Dude, like 30s probably, you know. But,
yeah.
You know, I'm like, I actually feel better getting up at 3 o'clock, getting ready for a run, us going for a 40-minute run or 50-minute run or whatever. And fucking, you know, then start my day. And then I just got to, like, I got to work 12 hours, but I've trained.
Yeah. You feel good.
Yeah. You know, so it was good. So what did we do? Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. We did, we got up at 3:30 and did 5Ks
each time.
Yeah. I think this Wednesday was a little bit shorter. We did 5.6 Monday, Friday. It's just so funny though, like, because I'm like, I'll never do that loop alone, cunt, right? Like,
yeah, there's some dodgy spots.
Yeah, like, but it's funny. I'm like, you know, I said to Rocko, we're probably gonna get fucking stuck. I've been wanting to do it for ages, but it's just like the thought of running, like, if you run up to my street and you do the lap of those houses, it's like a 1K lap. But I'm not motivated to do that by myself, running circles.
Yeah, running by yourself sucks,
bro. Fucking sucks. So I was like, nah, and I'm like, oh yeah, go on, come for a run. And I actually didn't think you would because it's pretty early, but you don't have to start till a little bit later now, so it sort of works out pretty good for you, you know?
It's not bad.
But yeah, we run to the top of the street with like a K in, and then like just this fucking 100% a drug dealer on a fucking e-scooter.
The dude on the bum bag.
100% a fucking drug dealer on an e-scooter, and he's just rolling in an e-scooter with his fucking bum bag, and he just like, I'm like, can't we get stabbed?
Morning, boys.
Yeah, well, this is Wednesday. We saw him again, and he was like, morning, boys, and I was like, can't give us a bump. Give us a bump, get it going, and then you like fucking go up the top of the street, turn left, and then you get to the bottom, cunt, and it's just pitch black. There's no lights, and there's a kid's swing set like on the fucking road. Yeah, cunt.
Like a Resident Evil shit or some spooky movie shit.
Yeah, it's like if it started like rocking, can I just go home? I just run home, can I? You know, so and then you run up. You know, it was a fucking. Like, good loop. There's
some good hills there too.
Yeah, like I didn't realize at first. I was like, yeah, we'll do this loop, and you're like, okay, whatever. Like, and I thought I've had this loop in my head for fucking ages. But then, you know, like you sort of, my house is at the bottom of a hill, so you sort of run up the hill. It's not too bad, but then you sort of run up another bit of a steeper hill, and you run downhill, and it's flat for like a K and a bit, and then it's just like up, flat, up. Fucking
yeah,
and then it gets to the top, like near the school there or whatever. We turn left, and
near
it's
the
like,
lights there is the fucking. That's horrible.
Yeah, and then you just right and past the Red Bank School
it's like
there,
45 degrees running uphill.
Yeah, cunt.
And it's like ages too.
It's the longest thing. You run because you go past the school, you go downhill, and then we go up that fucking big hill. But the good thing is from the top of those lights there, it's like all downhill.
It's like a K downhill,
dude. The whole thing's like almost downhill. It'd be like another K and a half, 2K downhill. The only uphill bit is that, like, you go through this. The other bad part is walking through
right
that
at the end.
Yeah, doing that on that dirt road there. Like, you just wouldn't run through there, cunt, if you weren't with people. You know what I mean?
Can't even see where you're going. That's how dark it is.
Yeah, we got to turn our lights on our phone to fucking to see. But how do you feel, like, your body after?
Yeah, look, I fucking feel pretty good. Like, I feel good getting back into it and knowing I can run the 5Ks again. Like, that was like the first 5K I've ran since fucking that marathon, I reckon.
Yeah, and like the first one we did, it was pretty like stop-start. We were both pretty like fucking, you know. And then Wednesday, we sort of got into it a bit more. I should have got the times actually and sort of seen how we did. But then Friday, Pat come with us, And it's like
Pat's like 24-year-old fucking fit as.
Yeah, we got 30 kilos on the cunt, you know what I mean? Like fucking, and it's like just a bit of ego from us both, I think, just like, we'll just like keep it. He's like running, he's like, man, this is really nice, like a nice pace. And I'm like, motherfucker, you know, like, just fucking dying.
I'm coming up to this like third hill and I'm like, starting to walk and you're like, don't fucking stop. It's too hard to fucking get going again.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, cunt, stopping halfway up a hill, like you just got to keep that momentum going, cunt. You know, you just feel like, I'm like, just fucking
like
get to the
you
top
were
of the
there,
hill.
as I just would have fucking walked every uphill.
Literally, I'm like, just get up the hill and it's fine. Like it's over fucking as quick as. But no, it was like Friday was so good, cunt, because we just didn't stop the whole time.
Yeah.
Like we just fucking ran,
but then,
cunt.
What did you do Friday? Saturday.
Yeah, so Saturday morning went for Wolfie does like a sort of run club thing, whether it's hill sprints or run club or whatever.
Shout out Wolfie.
So my quickest ever 5K time. So Friday we did that 5.6 or whatever. My 5K time was like 39:48. My previous best 5K was running with Wolfie, and it was like when he did a run club, and it was like 39:09. We went running, and it's like his mate Adrian, and Adrian's the one that I told you that does like 17:50 5K.
Yeah, he's a weapon.
Insane. And then like a couple other girls, one of them's like a big runner, the other one's not much of a runner, but she's fit as fuck, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, righto, I just fucking cruise with it. They're like, we're just warming up to start with. And they kept that pace for ages. And I was like, man, I'm fucking keeping up with these motherfuckers, you know? And I was like head down, like just focusing on the run, just keep it going.
Just locked in.
Yeah, locked in, baby. And then I didn't realize they turned off at this bit because we ran from the gym.
You were too locked in.
Yeah, literally. Well, we go across this bridge near the pool there at the Orion, and they went down these stairs. By the time I saw them, I was like, I'm not going back to the stairs. Like, I'm just keep going. And I looked at my Strava, and I was like, look at the times. I'm like, holy fuck, cunt, I'm going to beat my 5K by like 5-6 minutes. I was like, cunt. I was just like, that's it, locked in, cunt. I was just like, just didn't stop. Not a fast pace, and that's, I think, the biggest thing I've learnt now is like
steady pace.
Just pick a pace that works for you. Who gives a fuck how slow it is? But just keep a consistent pace, and you'll slowly get quicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so previous best 5K 39:09. This 5K 32:11. I shaved 6 minutes and 58 seconds off my
That's
5K.
mad.
Dude, I couldn't fucking believe. I was like, what annoys me more is it's like 3 seconds off being like, or 4 seconds off or whatever being full 7 minutes, cunt.
Oh, yeah.
You know, or
Yeah,
2
yeah.
seconds off being like a full 7. I'm like, fuck. Like, well, it's 2 seconds. 2 seconds off being like a full 7 minutes off. And I had to stop for a car at one point before I crossed the road. And I was like, that motherfucker ruined my phone.
Fucked your time up.
Fucked my time up.
She just ran in front of it.
Yeah, literally, it just should have cut. It's actually funny. One of the girls, I was like, we were running, and I was just like, when we were like crossing the road, and I was like, fuck, how good would like just being hit by a car? Not enough to hurt me, but just enough that I wouldn't have to run today. And I just like
Just enough to get out of it from Wolfie.
just get out of the run. Like a good enough excuse not to have to run the rest. We get back, and she was talking about like having bolts in her hip or something, and then she's like, and Adrian's like, oh, what happened? She's like, oh, I got hit by a car, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She's like, what? And I was like, bro, I made a joke about getting hit by a car, and you're just like, you've been hit by a car and got fucking bolts in your hip and shit. And she's like, nah, it's fine. She's like, oh, usually when I'm fucking broke, I'm thinking about, she's like, I make jokes about driving, like just getting hit by a car again just to get some money. And I was like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Like, fair enough.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but anyway, so I sort of lost him, and I just sort of locked in. I ran up through the Rhine, went fucking, like I was trying to get the flattest path I could so I could just get good time.
Yeah.
Going back out onto like the main road, and I just turned right, and I was just like, I looked at it, and I just fucking was just like, I couldn't sprint, like I was fucked, but I just like ran. And I was like watching it hit 5K, and I looked at the time, and I was like, holy fuck, and then ran back up the set of lights at the Macca's there, and then they sort of come up that way from like Lions. And I meet him. I'm like, Wolfie. I'm like screaming. I'm like, Wolfie. He's like, what? And I was like, I beat my 5K time. He's like, oh yeah. And I was like, by fucking 7 minutes. And they're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? They're just like, Adrian's like, bro, that's fucking sick. Like,
Mad.
Dude,
Mad that they're like always on your side, eh? That's what I love about Wolfie.
Dude, he's
always on your team.
Dude, he just like, and like, the cunt just like does so much shit like that he doesn't get paid for. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, if I'm like not making a class, I'm like, oh, can you sort me out with the fucking like the class program, so I'll do it like sort of early if I've got to start early or fucking whatever, you know. he answers fucking questions about, like, he always says carb up before a send it Sunday, cunt. And I'm like, I'll message him, like, what do you mean by carb up? Like, what should I eat? Like, is this okay? And he always answers, and he's always like, he never complains. Like, he doesn't get paid from me for that. Like, I don't pay him for fucking anything. I just do the classes, and it's just, he wants people to succeed. Like, it's fucking, it's great. So, but yeah, and I just like, that was like how I started my Saturday, you know, and I was just like, I couldn't believe it, bro. I was so pumped. I'm just like 7 minutes off a fucking 5K, dude.
Fuck yeah.
And we'd run 3 that week, so it wasn't like my first one. I was like well rested. It was like my fucking fourth one for the week.
You were like 15 Ks in already.
Yeah, literally. So it was fucking, it was really good. But we also did something, tell the people what you did on Saturday?
Yeah. Signed up for Worlds. Fuck
We had another Worlds member. Shout out to fucking Johnny Boy for hooking you up with a good deal.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I got a mad deal for that.
Yeah, so.
It's a fucking really good deal.
Yeah, it is, man. So fucking shout out to Johnny Boy for that.
And then what we did. Me, you, James went in. We did legs.
Yeah, a bit of legs, a little bit of chest, and fucking. So.
And not ego lifting. I'm trying not to ego lift.
No, you just
so I
can't.
don't fucking hurt myself for the first month.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, I know that when you're there with the boys and it's like.
Yeah.
Me and like when leg press and shit, like we can go fucking heavy. Like me and James go heavy.
James, the little cunt, is a fucking monster, isn't he?
Yeah,
just watching him like a fucking heavier and heavier. I'm like, cunt, your legs handle this, bro? Your little fucking legs gonna handle this?
You're like, bro, they're half reps, cunt. I'm like, no, he's just short. Yeah, look,
but then he's got to lift it up and then move his feet and go like that.
Yeah,
and then to lock it in.
Where he puts his feet, he's got to they're out. He's got to kick it in, and he's doing like 370 on there or something, or 390.
Yeah, he's got some serious weight on there.
Cunt, and then like tippy toes it into so he can fucking put it in the rack, and it's like, cunt, like squat, like leg pressing that much weight is impressive, but doing that, cunt, is more impressive. Yeah. When me and him first started like going, I had to stop myself from ego lifting too. Cause it's like, okay, you aren't at the same point. He's been training for fucking over 10 years. Like, chill out. You just got to fucking, and now like, now like some weeks are funny. Like some weeks I'll be on and I'll just be fucking lifting, and he'll just like, we'll have a shit week or he's had, a big week at work or something. You know what I mean? There's always like, cause the same thing, like the weights I was doing last week with James, I wasn't doing this week, cunt, because I'd ran 22, 23 Ks this week, so it's like, it balances itself out. But
but then I did my first solo, the Savi.
Yeah, how did you feel doing that?
That was good. Like, obviously fucking nerve-wracking going into a gym for the first time by yourself.
I think when you said that you went on the treadmill for 15 minutes to scope the place out is really good. Like a really good idea.
Yeah, because it's like the split level too. You can go up on the treadmills and it overlooks all the weight area. So I was up there and I wanted to do arms. So I'm up there like just fucking, walking on incline, still getting like heart rate up. But yeah, just watching like where the different types of machines are.
And you just like, not weirdly, but you just subtly watch people do shit and you learn stuff. That's a lot of, when I wanted to do something, I'd see people do stuff all the time and I'd just Google it, you know what I mean? Like what they're doing and fucking, or ask James or whatever, and then go and do it. But yeah, does solo feel good?
Yeah, no, it was good. I was there for like an hour and a half, and
yeah, Sundays are such a good fucking...
It's fucking dead there too.
Yeah, Sundays are such a good... Like, Saturdays usually, like, if you in the afternoon, are pretty good too for a solo, because it's not fucking...
But that place is huge. Like, the car park's still full, and, like, you go in there and it's still pretty dead.
Yeah, if you can get a car park inside, usually it means that, like, you'll always get a machine. Yeah. Like, if you can't get a car park inside, you're fucked.
Yeah. Right.
You know, when they're parked out on the street at 5 p.m. on a fucking weekday, like...
Yeah.
Start of the fucking January was just a nightmare, kind of. It's just like, there's no fucking way I could train in those conditions, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that's probably why people give up after fucking, a month.
It's so busy.
You can't get machines. You can't follow a routine. Like, even that time where I took you in there fucking last year and it wasn't that busy, but it was just every machine that you wanted was taken. And there's sometimes 2 or 3 variables of each machine, but they're all fucking taken,
Yeah.
But no, it's good. We can get you sign up at the gym, fucking come to a couple of classes, come to a couple of sessions with me and James, and just do your own thing too. It's sometimes nice. I like doing the classes like Monday, Wednesday, Friday when I can. But honestly, like Tuesday, Thursday, there's classes. But sometimes it's just nice to go in there and do your own thing.
Yeah.
Work out by yourself.
No, I did like that.
It's cool,
it's
right?
It's like a good, like alone time, me time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which is obviously you don't get a lot of, right? So it's like it's really fun. So no, good to get you fucking. We've got you signed up. Like,
Yeah.
You know, you're making the steps.
Watch these arms, bro.
You're just like running and you're like, not even signed up. You're like, yeah, we'll just get some roids. I'll find the roids in there. I'm like, motherfucker, no, you fucking won't.
Let's just get on the fucking tread.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the only one there, I think, but fucking.
Oh, Jeff, there's some fucking big cunts there, eh?
Bro,
fuck
you should
me.
see the cunts.
Now they fucking put their seatbelts on, cunt. They're that big. Fucking monsters.
Cunt, some of them, like, I like every Senate Sunday, I always take my shirt off, cunt. It's just like you overheat, you have to. Like, you fucking. I've never done that either, but I'm like, fuck it. And you just like training with these dudes that are fucking jack. Cunt, Trevor. You know what I mean? Perfect example. He's like 8-pack motherfucker, and he's like topless doing shit. I'm like, I don't care, cunt. It's hot, bro. I'm taking the shirt off. Fucking. But I started ADHD meds this week for everyone following at home. Can I have my note, please?
Yes.
I wrote a note down while I was.
So you can tell you're on ADHD meds.
That I actually was able to write down a note that was like readable and
legible.
That's the one. Yeah, like it wasn't all fucking dribble. So I sort of vlogged a couple of things and whatever. But I wrote down. Oh, here we are. I wrote down this today, talking about my first week experience of what I did. So, first days were hard to feel much of a difference because I was working 12-hour days, and work doesn't take much concentration of brain power. Fucking clearly they've worn off now. But I felt my brain wasn't as loud or fuzzy all day. When people talked, I listened more. Not that I don't usually listen, but I will zone out and get distracted a lot. Wasn't until the weekend when I noticed a big difference. Went for a run and then had breakfast, had my first dose. Did a podcast with Paige for our first Mother's May episode and just found I was focused on what she was saying. When she was talking, I realized at one stage how I was just focused and my brain wasn't elsewhere, which, it sounds so rude, but I just can't, usually when, even at therapy, my therapist will be talking and I'll realize that I haven't been listening for 10 minutes. So I'm like, fuck. And he's asked me a question. I'm like, can you repeat the question? I'm sorry. I've zoned out. And I just thought I was just a cunt, but it's yeah. Which sounds really weird. It makes me sound like a cunt, but it's just what my brain does. After that, I picked up James, went to the gym, signed Rocko up, had my second dose and just locked the fuck in at the gym. Usually after about an hour, I'm bored and hungry and want to go, but we were at 2 hours, and I reckon the only reason I left was because I had a haircut booked.
Yeah.
You sort of you've got a wife and kid, an hour in, you're sort of like, oh, I'll do some bench, and then I'm fucking bouncing. And then I was like, no, let's do some shoulders, and we fucked around on shoulders for ages. And I'm like, let's go up and do some arms, and we did some arms, and I'm like, fuck, I want to do more, but it's the time. I was just so fucking focused on, training and doing all that shit. So, Sunday was the big difference. Did a massive Send It Sunday workout. Had my first dose before. I'm not really sure it made too much of a difference. I was definitely more locked in when training. I was like, so I guess that's sort of the point. Had breakfast, did shopping, come home, had my second dose, and just started doing shit and finishing shit. For example, I pressure washed my walkway in my epoxy carport. I did the whole thing. Didn't get distracted when I walked inside to get a drink. Or anything, I packed everything away and then started a new task. You know what I mean? Normally I'd fucking start something and then leave this shit outside and then
actually finished it.
Yeah, you forget about it. Can't you walk inside? You can't see it. Forget about it. And it's now packing shit away sounds like the correct thing to do, and it is. But I just get distracted and fall over the shit I use for weeks until I get over it and tidy it up. It's definitely hard to eat on them, which I'm not too mad about. And being on quick, it's sort of with because I'm on Dexies, they're quick release. So they're sort of feels like you're on 2 come downs a day. You're not really on a come down. I think it's more because I haven't eaten much. I just start to get hungry and so that's what makes it feel like a come down. Yeah, that's it's not too bad. I do sort of still have me protein shake and stuff for smoko and some little snacks and stuff. And then lunch is the hard one because I've been working 12-hour days. We get 2 half-an-hour breaks as well as a smoko. So I just wouldn't eat for the first lunch break, and I would eat later in the afternoon and have a meal and then come home and cook dinner. So it's I'm eating the same amount but in a longer time, normally what I would eat in 8 hours, I'm eating in 12, which
expanding it out.
Yeah, I'm not too mad about. I just got to make sure that when I'm eating the right stuff, and not starving myself and getting home and then and then buying shit on the way home or gorging in food that but yeah, it feels like a positive improvement so far. That's just week 1. it's sort of, first couple of days I said it's hard with work, and like, Tuesday was fucking, I did 2 a.m. to 2 p.m. and it's like, that's when I started them, and it's like, I didn't take them till 6 because it feels pointless having them at fucking 2 a.m. and being really focused for the first 8 hours of work and not the last 8 hours, 4 hours, like, and the doctor said, like, pick a set time that you can take them every day. But yeah, I think positive improvements. I upped the dose this week. I'm having 1 and 1. I up it to 2 and 1 this week. See how that goes. But yeah, it feels good to. It's a process. I just got to remind myself that it's a process. It's not overnight. I'm not just going to take this pill and it's going to magically work and it's going to be all good. But it's like, I do feel when I'm on it, I can concentrate and I'm not. You've always got that internal dialogue, going all the time, but it just feels like normally I'd have like 20 internal dialogues going at once. I feel, and they're all talking at once. But then when it, like take the meds, I feel like there's only one internal dialogue, and it like I might be thinking about something, but I can actually think about one thing, or
focus.
Yeah, I just even at work, like on my smoko, I just fucking just put music on. I just stare into the distance, and it's just like there's nothing going on. Like I'm just like relaxing, and that just feels so fucking good.
Yeah. You take a minute for yourself.
Dude, it just like, it just stops the fucking noise, So it sort of sucks. I'm looking forward, I got a couple of weeks or 3 or 4 weeks of like sort of this dose, and then I think it'll go up to like having 1 or 2, 3 times a day or whatever. But I'm just looking forward to having a bit more coverage, and because like the 1 and 1, it sort of only gives you 8-9 hours of coverage, and it's sort of a bit shit. Like it's like I'm working 12 hours, I'm getting 9 hours of coverage.
Yeah.
It's actually funny. A workmate that listens to the pod, he knows all about the journey and stuff. And I was telling him about the meds, and then I start driving around singing. Like if I stay back till 6, by about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I'm like driving around just singing at the top of my lungs, loading trucks and shit. And he's like, well, your meds have worn off. And I'm like, good indicator, eh? Like, you can tell when I start fucking singing, I'm just like singing Careless Whisper down the fucking, always, yeah. But no, all in all, good experience so far. It's just about trying to make sure I eat, balancing them. And I sort of enjoy taking one and then, say 6 when I get to work, take one, get through about 10, 11, and then not have one till 12:30, 1 o'clock. So I get hungry, I eat my lunch.
And then you can top back up.
Yeah, then I have my, next dose and then get through the rest of the afternoon. And then sort of by the time I'm, that wears off, I'm sort of half an hour from going home, and I just go home, cook dinner and fucking go to bed, So, that's my spiel on the ADHD meds so far. So
sick.
I forgot. Yeah. Any questions?
No, you pretty much all covered it.
I forgot this fucking story from my birthday night, right? So we went to Rick's. I told everyone, right? I had a couple of Morgan Freemans we talked about. Anyway, me and James at the bar, young chick goes, oh, like, what can I get you? And I was like, oh, can I get 2 Morgan Freemans, please? And she's like, oh, we don't have that. And then someone come over as she said that, started coming over and talking to her. And I was like, looked at James. I was like, did we not just look at the menu on the table and see them on there? Like, whatever. And then they're talking for a few minutes, and then she comes back. She's like, sorry, what were you after? I said, oh, like a Morgan Freeman. And she's like, oh, the cocktail. I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, yeah. She's like, all right, cool. Puts it through, charges. Like James pays for it, charges it. And then she just walks away, cunt. Just seriously, takes the money, walks away. And I was like, what the fuck? We're there about 5 minutes. And I said to old man, I said, bruv, like, old love's taken fucking $40 off us and fucked off. And he's like, what were you waiting on? I said, oh, no, because old mate said, like, are you guys right? I'm like, yeah, we're waiting on fucking drinks, mate. And he's like, oh, what do you want? I said, we ordered 2 Morgan Freemans, bro, from the young bird, and she's walked away. And he's like, oh, what till did you order on? I'm like, that one. And he's like, had to go in, check the history, like, oh, yeah, 2 Morgan Freemans. I was like, where the fuck did old love go, cunt? She just smoke bombed, bruv.
Yeah, she just slated.
Seriously, just left. And James is like, maybe she's gone somewhere else to make it. Maybe they don't have everything here. And then old mate starts making them, they got everything here. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it was like, they were made. He hands them to us. It's like she appeared back out of nowhere and then just kept serving people.
Oh, like nothing happened.
Yeah. I was like, I was like, what the fuck? And James was like, oh, don't worry about it. I don't get angry at servers and shit or whatever, but I was like, it was the weirdest fucking thing that's ever happened, cunt. Like, I would never go off or whatever, but I was just like, motherfucker took money from us.
Just like you order Maccas and then they just fucking leave.
Yeah, literally.
And you're like, what the fuck?
And I'm like, where the fuck did they go? Like, I'm like, fucking, it was like.
She didn't even come back with the drinks?
No, it didn't come back with the drinks, nothing. It was like, oh, someone else made them, and then she just come back out of fucking nowhere and just walked straight past us and just fucking kept serving other customers. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Did she just,
Maybe she didn't know how to make them.
She didn't know how to make them or didn't want to.
She's like, oh, fuck this, and then just left.
Rather than asking how to make them, she's just gone, nah, it's all right. I'll just fucking.
No, I'll just fucking go sit on the toilet for 5 minutes.
Yeah, she just like walked out. And I was just like, what the fuck? And James was like, oh, it's all right. And I'm like, yeah, like whatever, but why the fuck would you take the money and then just walk away, cunt? And as I said, didn't come back and make them, just fucking.
Yeah, didn't even go like, oh, sorry, I had to go to the toilet or something like that.
Just Irish goodbye, cunt, and just fucked off out of there.
Just ignored the fuck out of you.
Yeah, literally, I was like, well, like I know that I'm fucking unbearable, cunt, to women, but fuck, I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, fuck. At least give us a minute.
All right, we'll have a quick break. Hey guys, Tim and Rocko here. If you don't know this by now, the main reason we started this podcast was to bring awareness to men's mental health.
We just want to remind you guys that it's okay to not be okay. We all go through shit and we all need help when we're down. If you're struggling, getting help is important, and leaning on your mates in your time of need is a good stepping stone to seeking professional help.
There's no shame in seeking professional help, but also being there for your mates to lean on in their time of need. Let's break the stigma around men's mental health.
Now, it's reported that 45% of Australians suffer with mental health illness in their lifetime. To bring it closer to home, 25% of tradies will experience these issues. If you're a tradie, I recommend checking out the Mates in Construction app.
Being in transport, it was a shock to learn that 50% of truck drivers also go through these experiences. Fellow truckies, download the Healthy Heads app today.
And remember guys, tough times don't last.
Tough people do. And we're back. Didn't like that?
Yeah, it was all right.
He just looked at me like with disgust.
What else am I meant to do?
Look at me with not disgust.
Yeah.
That's worse. Go back to disgust.
Better or worse?
Yeah, worse. Mental health check-in. What's going on, Bucko? How you been?
Dude, I feel good.
Yeah?
I feeling pretty good, yeah. All this working out, exercising, being healthy.
Healthy body, healthy mind,
yeah,
bro.
I feel good. Like, fucking probably the best I've felt in a while, to be honest.
Because, like, the last time we checked in, you sort of was like a bit with all the work stuff and that it was sort of just been a bit flat, but you sort of feel like you're out of that now?
Yeah. I don't know. Not that I'm out of it, more that I'm like
coping with it a bit more, maybe?
Yeah. I could kind of handle it a bit better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Just all the working out and pushing myself and actually doing it is making me feel good about myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was saying to James yesterday, because I know you wanted to sign up, and it was like, I really wanted you to sign up, but it was like, I can't push you to sign up because you won't do it. You know what I mean? No one that's forced to do anything will fucking do it. Like, and then you'll hate it because I've forced you to do it. So I was like, I'm glad that you finally gone fucking, rang me and went, I need to sign up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing it. And it's like, we've locked it in. You know what I mean? And now you signed up. Like, that's the hard part, you did your first, you went and did a session with me and James, which is probably fucking good to get it. Me and him are so fucking retarded. Like, you feel safe next to us because, like, they're looking at us, not you. You know what I mean? Like, but then it shows you a bit of the gym around, like, and you're in there and you can have a look around and see people do shit.
Yeah, I'm not just walking around like lost.
Yeah, because that's what's hard when you don't know anyone. I just used to just go in and get a barbell and just do barbell shit because that's all I knew how to do. You know what I mean? And then, but you did your first solo session today, like second day of having your membership. That's pretty I'm impressed. You know?
No, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling healthy, happy, fulfilled.
Yeah, it's just like that healthy body, healthy mind. Like, when I started realizing it's like, it sounds so like, like it sounds like crystal ball, like chicks with crystals. Yeah, like it is a cliche, like, but it's just like, if I don't fucking train, like, like I'm fucking hating my life. And it's like, if I have like 2 or 3 shit meals in days in a row, like 3 days in a row, I have 1 shit meal a day. I'm fucking just like in a mood, cunt.
Yeah, it kind of like makes you want to, like you go train and stuff like that. It makes you not want to eat like shit because you're like, oh, what's the point then?
Yeah, literally. My biggest thing with like stuff like is I always like go to the shops and like on a Sunday I'm like, oh, I'll get a little like a pack of Bickies or fucking, you know, something that's like just a sweet treat. But it's like I'd always overindulge, and it's like, what's the point of like, now it's sort of like, what's the point of going and doing like a, you know, this fucking stupid Send It Sunday shit that we do. I love it. Like I love it, but
I know what you mean.
But and then going home and like
you're getting like KFC or something.
Not KFC, but just like fucking like I buy like Coles. I love them, kind of the triple choc cookies, kind of like 6-pack. But I'd go home and eat the whole 6-pack, cunt. You know what I mean? In one sitting, or
eat a whole block of chocolate.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? It's just like, what's the fucking point of training and then doing that? And then I feel shit instantly. But it's like, yeah, like it's such a cliche. But honestly, I genuinely believe for it to have a healthy mind, you need to have a healthy body, and it's like, it's just like,
or at least even the effort of having a healthy body.
Yeah,
trying to. I think that's good.
Yeah, and it's like, it's scary. It is. It's hard to get out there and it's hard to put yourself into those positions, but you've just got to fucking do it.
Yeah.
I have been thinking a lot, like we're doing a mental health thing. I'm sorry to hijack it, but
it's all good.
I just think, I don't know whether you feel the same too, because like health isn't really pushed in your industry either, right? Like it's big hours, like, you know, smoko truck, it's iced coffees, it's pies, and transport sort of, you know, the same. And for truck drivers, it's worse, cunt, because it's fucking takeaway food from truck stops. It's working away 3 or 4 weeks at a time, like, or even when you know
the difference between truckie and tradie is like, I don't know. I feel like tradie health isn't pushed, but being super strong is pushed. You know what I mean? Like being fucking
big,
masculine and tough is pushed, but not like health, as you're saying.
Yeah, because you can be big and masculine but unhealthy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like, you know, drinking, smoking, fucking, you know, being unhealthy, but being fucking big and intimidating is definitely pushed.
Yeah, I just think it just makes me angry now that like it's like, you know, in transport, and you know, Ryan was here, he would agree and have a whole rant on it too, but they pushed all this safety and shit and like having the right brakes and all this fucking shit, right? Like in the industry, which is great. Like it should be like that. We shouldn't have to fucking do the shit like you used to do. And not that I've done some hectic shit, but, you know, but we shouldn't have to do that. But it's like, why is like health not pushed more from companies? Why aren't they like, you know what I mean, like incentivized? I don't know. There's just got to be something more we can, it's just, and it's like,
but like there's a couple, like I've seen a lot of like the blokes like our age that are starting to open building companies and stuff like that. They're often like corporate gym memberships.
Yeah, that's cool.
And stuff like that. Like I have seen a lot of that, and like a lot of them are like offering mental health stuff as well, which is fucking cool. You know, it's just the fucking change of the generation, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Like if you're a good enough boss and you care enough about it, then yeah, you will push it.
Yeah.
But like these fucking massive companies, like they'll have their whatever it is, their company therapy just because they legally need to. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to see a push in like physical health as well as mental health. Like the mental health still isn't where it needs to be in probably both industries, but transport, I think especially. But it's like, you know, I think the physical health needs to be fucking needs to be addressed too and pushed, because I just feel like I've just, you know, like I really enjoy where I'm at right now, and I'm enjoying it, but it's like, bro, like if I had just like been treating my body right for the last 10 years, I wouldn't be struggling like where I am. And I'm not, you know, fucking you go hard for a month and I'm fucking, something's injured, or, you know, I'm like, I've got to slow down for a week because fucking, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm getting old, and I'm just like, I've fucking put my body through some shit over the years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I wish that I was taught more about food and intake and outtake and shit like that. And
we just got a food pyramid at school. That's it.
Yeah, literally.
And then now it's all wrong anyway.
Yeah, it's all fucking wrong anyway. Everything they knew about food back when we were fucking like in the early 2000s is completely wrong.
Our food pyramid is fully wrong now.
Yeah, it's exactly right. And then like it's not all the same for everyone. You know what I mean? Like schools are like everything's the same for fucking everyone. It's not, cunt. You know what I mean? Like, and you know what works for men doesn't work for women, cunt, because of different hormone shit. You know
that's
what I mean?
a big one too. Yeah,
it's a big one. So it's like, you know, it's completely different. And like, I'm not a big, like, I'm not massive on influencers, but I really enjoy seeing like female influencers like talking about, you know, foods and stuff for women's hormones and helping them. Cause it's like, you can see a male PT and they might not know much about hormones or fucking whatever. I don't know. Like, but I don't study shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sort of a little bit frustrated that I wish that I knew more and treated my body a bit better as younger. But all I can do now is fix it and go forward. But
yeah, you're making the steps now.
Yeah, exactly. So I hijacked you.
That's right. How's your mental health?
Yeah, look, it's good. It's been like this week's been a bit up and down, just like getting used to the meds and all this shit, you know. But honestly, man, like life is fucking great, dude. Like,
yeah, it's good.
You know, I just fucking
do the little cheer fucking thing.
Oh, where's the fucking?
There we go.
Yeah, life's good, you know. Yeah, life is good, and it's like, you know, I've said I'm not letting other people's actions or fucking inactions fucking. Let's keep saying fucking. Sorry,
fucking.
I'm not letting anyone else's actions or behaviors determine my happiness, and it's like, dude, you know, like it's like. Me and Trevor do you know, when we did the high rocks thing today, it was like we trained together and it was like, you know, he notices a difference in my running and it's quicker or whatever. And he, you know, he pumps me up and then, you know, Wolfie's always fucking like, fuck yeah, bro. Like he killed that. And, you know, I got fucking good friends around me and like training is just fucking sick. Us doing the runs and shit, like it's therapeutic as well almost.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like D&M for like an hour.
Yeah, you know.
It's literally what it is.
Yeah, we talk about work and all sorts of shit and it's like we obviously do this every fucking 2 weeks and we're trying to get together every other week to do podcast stuff, but it's nice to step away from the podcast stuff.
And be human.
Yeah, and just run and just talk shit and push each other and it's like, you know, because like the other morning, like Friday morning, I didn't want to do it, kind of. I was going to message you about, nah, fuck it. But I knew, kind of, if I messaged you at 3 and was like, nah, you just rock up anyway, kind of.
Yeah, with Pat.
Yeah, literally. There's no, and you would have been banging on my door and I got new neighbours that side, so I would have pissed everyone off. So I'm like, I've got to get up.
I know you'd be doing the same thing to me as well.
Oh, 100%. If you said no, I'd drive, even though you're meeting at mine, I'd drive over to yours, cunt. We'd be running here. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what we need to do, though.
No, dude.
I need to run around here once.
Yeah, I need to.
The hills here are fucking way more hectic.
Yeah, I know. Let's get comfortable with our run. Like, when we can do a solid, like, 35-minute loop of that loop that we do, like solid, consistent. We do like 3 35s or less in a row. I'll come and start doing 5Ks here.
We got to sprint up the big hill.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And that's not even the worst. Then you go this way and then you sprint up that hill where it's like fucking that.
I fucking hate how many hills there are around here.
It's horrible, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking know. But yeah, dude, life's fucking good. There's no complaints, you know. I get a bit lonely sometimes again, you know, like, but it's like also I just don't. What I got to fucking worry about that shit for? Like, you get a bit lonely and I have a bit of a sad moment. I'm like, bro, I just like got a good job. I'm getting, you know, comfortable fucking. I've got the best work-life balance I've fucking had in 10 years. You know what I mean? Like,
that's all you've wanted for fucking the last
10 years.
Fucking years that I've known, like I've gotten back in touch with you. That's all like you've said you wanted.
Yeah, just good work-life balance. And even at the moment, like there's some big hours, but it's like, I know, like, the overtime is booked the week before, right? Not always. Sometimes someone calls in sick and it pops up and I'll take it. But for like last week, this week, sorry, everything was booked in last week, organised. This week stuff coming, it's booked in Friday. He's like, righto, do you want to do this, and this? And I'm like, yep, lock it in. So I know going into the week.
Yeah, you can prepare.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
your week around it.
Yeah, exactly. It is funny though, because like I did 3 12-hour days, 2 8-hour days this week, right? So I only did 12 hours of overtime. I was doing 20 hours of overtime every fucking week at the old job, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like nothing. You just do it and you were fucked, but like it was good. After doing 3 days of overtime this week, I was like, fuck me, bro. How did I do this 5 days a week every fucking day? But getting up at 3 every morning and going for a run probably fucking adds to a bit of the fatigue. And,
yeah, it definitely fucking creeps in.
Yeah, but no, shit's good, bro. I'm fucking it's just so good to be able to, as I said, healthy body, healthy mind, and doing a bit of reading. Obviously, I've been a bit slack this week because I've been working heaps and we've been getting up early to run, so I'm going to bed early. But, just trying to, with atomic habits, you know, change small habits in my life to make an atomic difference.
Yeah. Fucking.
All right, we'll have a quick break, eh?
Yeah.
You know what? My DMs are looking pretty sad at the moment. Because no one's sending in any community post pages.
And we want funny work stories and apprentice stitch-ups. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I'm sure we got some funny people that listen to this podcast that could tell us about it.
My DMs are dry as fuck as it is, but I want the funny posts. We want to laugh at other people's expense.
Send them in.
Send them fucking in! And I'll give you 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom!
And we're back.
That was great. Did great, boo.
Thanks, man.
You got a story cut.
Yeah.
You've been holding this out for 2 weeks.
To tell you for so long.
This is the worst thing about this podcast is sometimes we just want to tell each other shit, but we just fucking can't. I want to tell Taz something, but I'm like, I can't tell it in front of Rocko because then fucking Rocko knows that it won't be funny on the pod. Anyway.
All right, so the other week at work, our work built this development down in Redland Bay, and one of the garages there still had a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah. Like sort of trading stuff, like leftover
just
materials
random
and
shit
stuff.
like tables, bit of fucking paints and stuff like that. And we had to go down there, me and one of the guys from work. We went down there, and I met him down there in the morning, grabbed the trailer, went there, cleaned all the garage out, put it all in the trailer, and we had to drive it back to the office, which is in the city.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, just jump in my car because we'll both go, and I got to come back down here to drop the trailer back to Bunnings anyway. So like, it all works out. And on the way there, he's like, oh, we're in the car on the highway, and he's like, oh, bro, I really need to take a shit, but I don't want to shit at the office because, like, you know, he's on site. He never goes in the office. He thinks it's weird. I'm like, yeah, all right, fair enough, whatever. I'll take you to Macca's. You can take a shit at Macca's. He's like, yeah, all right, sweet. Go to Macca's at Albion, drop him off at the front, and I'm driving around because I got the trailer on. I can't, it's like Albion, like, you can't fucking park nowhere, right? I'm driving around and I get these texts. Bro, there's no fucking toilet paper. Can you do me a solid? What the fuck? And I was like, you're on your own. He goes,
you're on your own.
There's a disabled kid in here too. Bro, this is fucked. I said, character building. I'm stuck driving around. He goes, I'm sitting here waiting for someone to come in. Fuck. So then I was like, oh, fucking hell, this cunt's in real trouble. I pull up, park out the front, and I walk in, and as soon as I open the door into the fucking toilets, I just hear, can someone pass me some toilet paper? Can someone pass me some toilet paper? And I keep opening the door, and I see there's this Down syndrome kid there, right?
Oh.
And he's very Down syndrome, right? He's a grunter. He can't talk, can't do nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing my mate go, can someone pass me some toilet paper? And I'm like, yeah, can't. I'm here. Like, shut up. I'll get you some fucking toilet paper. I go out into the disabled toilets. There's no fucking toilet paper in there. So I go out into the fucking restaurant and just grab a whole bunch of napkins. Go in there and throw the fucking toilet paper over the top to him. And I walk out, go up to the counter. And I'm like, I said to the dude behind the counter, I'm like, bro, there's people in the toilets like screaming out for toilet paper. and no one's going in. And he's like, oh, fuck, really? Like, yeah, bro.
You've just fucking dumped him in, cunt.
I go back out to the car. I'm sitting there waiting for him. And he comes out to the car and he's like, bro, that was so fucked. Like, I was screaming at the top of my lungs for toilet paper. And the disabled kid in there kept trying to open the door on me. So yeah, the lesson from this is always check if there's fucking toilet paper before you take a shit in public.
I can't. The funniest part is you going like, the funniest part is you go up the counter like, bro, there's some guy in there fucking screaming for toilet paper. So they would have fucking, did they go running in there?
I don't know what they did.
Oh, cunt, that's so fucking good, cunt. That is so fucking good. Oh.
So yeah.
He didn't lose a sock though, so it's all right.
Yeah, I was like, you should just rip your pocket off.
Or
washed your ass in the sink.
No paper towel. Oh no, because it's all fucking
it's all hair dry. Yeah.
Just put a fucking ass in the hairdryer, bro, blowing the shit out of it.
Yeah, fucking hell.
And you just going up to the counter going, there's some
Dobbing him in.
Dude, that's so fucking funny. Oh, I can't. I couldn't. And the kid trying to open the fucking door. Like, I hate it when you're in a public toilet, can't open a shit, and someone goes to fucking open the door.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm like, occupado, motherfucker. Oh.
You reckon this cunt was just grunting trying to open the door while he's screaming out for toilet paper?
Oh, cunt. That is fucking goated, cunt. Worth the wait. Worth the wait.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, I got a community page sent in as well.
Yeah, let's go. We got a few little. You got a community page. I got a couple of good ones.
Someone was sent in by Megan.
Shout out, Meg.
It's on the Cedar Grove, Cedar Vale community.
Bougie area.
So
too.
it's 2 fridges on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
And it just says, free fridges, working, but not cold enough.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ryan will put it. Yeah.
Ryan will put it right here.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking dumb cunts.
Oh, is that the only one you got?
That's the only one I got, yeah.
All right, let's go. Pass me the fuck. I got a couple of. There's a couple of good things in here. I'll see what I'll start with. All right, we got fucking. Let's start with a. All right, let's start with a Facebook memory of mine from 15 years ago. So the 18th of Feb 2011. OMFG in capitals. Remember the angry thing used to be the 2 dots with the @ sign? That was like the angry emoji. I think so 15 years ago I was 15. I think Australians should stop paying tax because you pay so much tax, and when you have a problem they never fix it or they kick you out of your home. Bloody government.
Fuck, bro.
15-year-old me, bro, was
You were a
political
truck
as fuck.
driver before you knew you were a truck driver,
Kind
eh?
of just in my blood, mate. In my fucking blood. Right. There was just a stupid fucking thing. It was like, imagine if our fingers had foreskins.
Yeah.
And then it was like, now harden your mind against cognitive attacks like this one. You are under no obligation to imagine that which does not serve you. I was like, motherfucker, that's fucked my day now. I'm like, I don't even have a foreskin on my dick, cunt. Like, how am I
You
going to
didn't even know what it's like.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like. And now I'm just imagining docking my fingers together, cunt. Like a Chinese finger trap, cunt. Fucked my day. Fucked my day. All right, there's a couple of good shout out Southeast Queensland community. This is okay. I need to unpack last night because my brain is still buffering. TIA, which is thank you in advance. And this is like what people send in for these people to post on this fucking public page, right?
Mm.
I went on a date with this guy, seemed normal enough, cute, funny, had a good job. We go to a nice little restaurant, nothing fancy, just somewhere you don't have to shout over a pokies machine. We sit down, menus come out, all good. Then this man reaches into his backpack and pulls out a complete set of stainless steel cutlery. One, he rocked up to a date with a backpack, cunt. I'd be scared he's going to fucking chop my head off. There's an axe in there, for one. He says completely casually, I don't use restaurant cutlery, hygiene. Now, in the grand scheme of things, he's not like, I don't think that's too big of a fucking deal. It's a little bit weird, but like it's not the worst thing in the world that he doesn't like restaurant cutlery.
There's different approaches.
Different approaches, but I just feel like, I don't know, I've seen some shit in some dodgy restaurants that I've worked in, cunt. I'm like, I wouldn't eat using restaurant cutlery either, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you wear thongs in the shower, cunt. So
Yeah, true,
you
yeah.
are one of those people.
I actually am, yeah. I fucking fully do. Thanks for fucking calling me out there.
Not
cunt.
the sexy thongs either.
Nah, fuck no. Cunt, when you, like, you've called me
Yeah,
out.
we
I've got to
get
explain
it. We get it.
No,
It's all right. Move
got
on.
it. No,
We get it.
You've got to
Move on.
I've got to explain it now because you've
We
called
gotta
me
move
out.
on.
No, we don't. There's always time. There's always time.
Move on.
When I was driving trucks and you shower in public showers, you always use thongs, cunt. And
I don't know.
99%.
I usually sit on the ground. I sit down in public
nah.
showers and have sit-down showers.
Cunt, I tapped the wall with I tapped like the shower wall with my arm once and I started dry reaching. Like the thought of touching a public shower, but you had no choice, cunt. You had to shower on the road, right? So you always wear thongs. But now I've got this thing. I'm autistic as fuck. If I'm in a shower without shoes on, cunt, I'm like, I've had like first time when I've showered with girlfriends and that, I always like I hide the thongs, you know what I mean? Until like.
How do you hide the thongs?
But I don't wear them, you know what I mean? For like if we shower together for the first time.
You like gladder up your feet or something?
No, I just like panic attack. I'm just like, I got to take a couple of fucking Valium before it so I can go in the shower and not think about the wet towel, touch
you
my
need
feet.
exposure therapy right now.
No, I was fine before I started driving trucks, and then just years of driving fucking in public showers. I just can't I can't do it. I had to explain that. Otherwise, people would be like, what a weirdo. He just wears showers. But it's because of fuck truck driving, all right? Anyway, can I finish this post?
Go.
Move on. I don't know if this is a complete red flag. Oh, if this is a red flag, a green flag, or a flag from a country I've never heard of. Do I go on a second date? Do I run? Do I bring my own cutlery so we can match? I'm so confused. One, who the fuck's going to Southeast Queensland community pages for dating advice, cunt? Like, grow the fuck up.
What would you do if a chick pulled out cutlery?
Cunt.
No, wait. A chick rocks up in a backpack and then pulls out their own cutlery.
Russ.
Depends how hot she is, really.
If she's texting me back, showing interest and fucking, you know what I mean, doesn't have a dick, then I probably just let her do what she wants, cunt. I'm not picky, bro, like when it comes to things. Women will like talk to me and they'll be like, oh yeah, I love country music and I'm never going to listen to country music. I should just not date chicks that are into country music because I fucking hate it with a passion. But do you think that stops me, cunt?
Yeah.
There's not many things that would make me run from a date. So bring in your own cutlery, cunt, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if she was hot, cunt, and went to the gym, I'd be like, whatever, cunt, you do you. Bring your own cutlery to my house too. That's worse. All right, another Southeast.
She brings a knife to your house.
Southeast Queensland community. I bought a brand new car yesterday. The showroom didn't have the colour car I wanted, so the salesman advised me they could pick up a car in the right colour from one of the partner showrooms, to which I agreed. Excuse me. That'll itch when it dries. Makes no sense. At handover, there was 61 kilometres on the odometer, which the salesman said was from transporting the car from the other showroom. Just checked on maps this morning, and the drive between the showrooms is in fact only 30 Ks. So where did the additional 30 Ks come from? Not only that, the car had dust and dirty watermarks on different areas, like under the boot, which I mentioned to the salesman at handover. And he said, when I come in for my first service, he'll make sure I get a good complimentary car wash. I'm now feeling like maybe I've been sold a demo car. What do you all think? And what can I do now? Thank you.
Bro, 60 Ks. That's fucking nothing.
Can't, literally, who goes on and like...
Don't they come with like 12 Ks or 13 Ks on them anyway?
Whatever,
from
yeah.
moving
like,
them around the yards and shit?
Yeah, and like, workshops taking them for fucking... If they've been sitting there a little while, they'll fucking... run some fresh oil in them or whatever and fucking take them for a test drive, make sure, or not run.
People are so fucking picky, yeah.
Can't imagine like going to a Facebook page to ask that. I'm pretty sure there's 792 comments, I read a few, they just roasted them.
Yeah, of course.
Like first world problems, people like struggling to eat, bro, and pay rent, and you're like, oh my God, my car had 61 Ks on it, bro.
Fuck, I put like nearly double that on the work car every day.
Can't literally, bro. Like you're like 61 Ks, kind. I was like, it's just so like, if it was like 2,000, I'd be like, you've sold me a demo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Like even 61 Ks, like a demo track would be 10 Ks, cunt, right?
Mm.
You would do 100 demos in that car, cunt, before you sold it. So it's like, it's not, anyway, this is what people, this is one for you, right? This is one.
For me.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Please help. What's the rule with tradies and traveling? Is it okay or normal for a chippy to travel 160 plus Ks a day to go to work, sometimes multiple sites? Spending hundreds in fuel every week, I don't see how this is okay. Is it normal? Thanks for reading. Have a good Wednesday. Now, hear me out. That's a hire a hubby, cunt.
It's a hire a hubby.
It has to be.
So if it's a hire a hubby, then he's a franchisee owner. Then he gets to pick
He's
the
not
job.
actually. I just like think he's not a real tradie cunt if he has to ask that question.
No, well, if it is a real chippy, yes, but it should also be, your pay bracket should also kind of
match it, yeah.
Match that, you should have a bit of give and a bit of take, 100%. But at the end of the day, you got to go where the fucking work is. Like, if this isn't a job you can do at home, you know what I mean? You need to go somewhere to do it.
And no two sites are the same, kind of.
No two sites are the same. Like, this is the fuck thing about being a chippy.
Yeah.
No two sides are the same. You got to go where the fucking work is. You need to buy all the fucking tools that you need by yourself 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And you need to transport all of those tools to each fucking site.
Yeah.
It's just a part of the fucking job.
But you think it's someone that's gone through an apprenticeship cunt and then become a chippy, like, would know that?
Yeah, you got 4 years to fucking figure out if you like it or not.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, you've gone to a southeast.
And if you don't want to do all that traveling, then try and find a fucking crew that works closer to where you live. It's, yeah.
I don't understand. Like, look, I guess that, like, not everyone has people they can ask these questions, cunt, but it's just like, do you not work with other people or something, you know what I mean, that you could fucking just, why do you have to go to a fucking community page, like, public thing?
I reckon a lot of the times it's the wife or the girlfriend that asks these questions.
Because the husband's complaining about
the husband's
driving.
like, fuck, I gotta fucking drive around all these fucking places. When most of the time it's just a vent.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't give a fuck most of the time.
Yeah. It's a fucking good point, actually.
Yeah, that's what I've come across on my travels about stuff like that. Like, sometimes you'll be working with a bloke and everything will be sweet, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, I need a pay rise, I need this, need that, because his wife's like been in his ear.
In his ear, like fucking women, mate. Sorry, we're not about that at this pod, but it's too good not to.
Too easy.
But anyway, I'm going to another singles event solo in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
There's a quote I want to read first before we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Just going on another singles event solo. I did go on a couple of dates with that chick from my birthday with the card I gave. I don't know. Stay tuned. I don't really know where we're at with that. But yeah, just thought fucking. There's been a couple of times I'm like, I should just download Hinge again. And I'm like, I can't. You hate it. Like, and I'm like, there was a pitch your friend single thing on Thursday this week. I was trying to get Trevor to fucking go and pitch me, but I was like, he's like, you pitch me. And I was like, I'll pitch you. I would fucking love that. I would love that, bro. You would hate me pitching you. You're introverted as fuck. I'd be like, we call him the Super Bill, Big Daddy. Like, I'd get a photo of him in his 6-pack cunt and I'd just be like, this is Trevor. Yeah, 8-pack, sorry. Yeah, I'd be like, you know what I mean? There'd be photos. I got videos of him fucking training at the gym. I'll fucking put them in my slideshow. Like, he'd hate it, cunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd fucking love every minute of it.
Yeah.
But maybe the next pitch your friends thing, I'm going to like make you pitch me.
Ooh, okay.
The next one they do, I'll be like, we've got to apply and you've got to pitch me.
Okay. I'll do it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So we'll do it. I saw a quote in Atomic Habits today, actually. I wrote it down because I really liked it. You don't have to be the victim of your environment. You can also be the architect of it, which I thought was really good.
Design it.
Yeah, I just thought, because it was talking about, like we're often victims of our environment, read the book. I'm not going to fucking explain it. You know what I mean? Read the book. It's a fucking good book. But, yeah.
Yeah, get out there and fucking run. Start reading.
Yeah, do shit.
Fucking make yourself feel better instead of feeling like a piece of shit.
Literally, like...
Fucking put yourself out there. Seriously, that's the only way you're going to fucking feel better, I reckon.
Literally.
Put yourself out there and fucking do something.
Get out of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? The comfort zone's fine, but you just don't achieve anything.
You don't grow in your comfort zone.
No, you don't. You don't grow. You don't achieve anything in your comfort zone, So get out there. Fucking do it. Just do it. Shia LaBeouf. Let's do it. Just do it.
Even though he's like fucking getting arrested on a drinking rampage at the moment.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
What a vibe, cunt.
Yeah, dude. Same.
But yeah, I've gone back to the OG sign off. I just was driving the other day and I was like,
take it back.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, it's too good. I still want people to keep left.
I barely measure now and I'm still fucking using it.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Right.
So, I don't want you to kill yourself either. Like, please, don't kill yourself. But maybe I'll keep doing both. Keep left less overtaking and don't kill yourself. Nah, it's
not the same.
Nah, it's not the same. Don't kill yourself though. All right, you got anything else you want to add today, Mr. Johnson? Long Dick Johnson?
Cock Long Johnson. If you know, you know. Let's go.
All right, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other.
Measure twice, cut once.
And keep left and less overtaking, fuckers. See you next time.
This has been another Pod Perfect production.